Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, I'm Mercury. So today, it's gonna be a movie review. So my sister was in town recently, and one of the things that we did together is we went to the movies. Mercury, what'd you guys see? We had some inner child healing by going to see If. So If was just so delightful. It is a movie, it's currently in theaters. I don't know if it'll still be in theaters by the time I get this up, but it stars Ryan Reynolds and John Krasinski, and it is just such an endearing story about imaginary friends. That's what If stands for. Imaginary friends, IF, If. And just sort of like how important they are to us, not just as kids, but even as adults, especially as adults. I want to be able to talk about this movie without giving spoilers, so I'm going to do that to the best of my ability. So, general summary without giving spoilers. So the movie's about an adolescent girl who is basically trying to connect people to imaginary friends, because there are imaginary friends in this world who no longer have children who they believe need them. And then they just exist and they retire and kind of feel a little lost, a little without purpose. So this girl takes it upon herself to try to reconnect these ifs, these imaginary friends, with people so that they have companionship again and they have purpose. And sort of just like the process that she goes through, both in interacting with people and interacting with these ifs, these imaginary friends, and the journey of both self-exploration for herself and exploration of those around her. Her grandma is played by, I'm blanking on the actress's name. She played Marnie in True Blood. Hang on, I will look it up, hang on. Fiona Shaw. She's played by Fiona Shaw. And the relationship between the granddaughter and the grandma, it was so touching. There are these moments in life where you start to grow up and you start to see the world transition from the lens of being a child and through the lens of being an adult. And there is a moment that we have when we start to see our family members as human beings, as adults, and not just their title, mother, father, grandma, grandpa, but human beings, and all that comes with a human being package, right? But that also includes what they used to be and who they were. And when this character starts to discover who her grandma was, oh, my heart, it was so special, that moment. It was beautiful. And the way she was able to see her grandmother's humanity in that moment was so, so precious. And just, I don't have words to really describe it, because it touched me on a level that is like beyond words. And it was such a great moment in that movie. It was probably my favorite moment in that movie. The other thing about this film that I sort of wanted to highlight, and I sort of mentioned this to my sister after the movie too, is this movie had the potential for Ryan Reynolds to sort of like take it over and make it like a Ryan Reynolds film. But that's not what happened. He added to the film. He supported the film, and not in a way where he carried it, but that he breathed a life into it and was an integral piece of it, but he didn't over overdo it. He didn't take it over. He didn't overshadow. He didn't overact. Like all the things that had potential, all the things that it had potential to become. Because I mean, for context, we are talking about the same actor that played Deadpool, right? This is the context. So there is that potential, you know, for it to go that way. And it didn't. And I loved that it didn't, because it was just enough. Like, it was there. But he didn't overshadow anybody. He let everyone who needed to have their moment without taking it over. And it worked so well. He did such a great job in this role. This was beautiful. So I would really recommend seeing If. It's, you know, it's not going to be for everybody. Some people are going to be like, oh, that's so childish or whatever. But like, so what I think is, if you are in touch with your inner child, you will absolutely adore this movie. And I think if you're not in touch with your inner child, this might help you reconnect with it. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. Just my thought. So I guess with that, I'm done for the day. I'll see you all real soon. And until then, stay inspired by everyone. Take care.